let's get this started. So what we have here is the original pattern to the Rocketeer rocket pack. I was one of the people that worked on it, and it's in rough shape. It's been hanging around in Design Centers, which is Vision Scenery now, for many years, and I have it now for restoration. So they'd screwed in kind of crudely the engines, and I'll talk about this more later, but over time rivets were stolen. Actually, a lot of that happened back during the original production. We needed replacement rivets for some of the castings. The rivets wouldn't always turn out clean, so instead of trying to fix them, we'd simply drill them out, patch them, and put in real rivets. So we cannibalized this at times to get a bunch of rivets. Okay, let's start pulling this apart. So this was for to hang it at the shop at Design Centers / Vision Scenery. There's one engine. So from castings, we don't have the original patterns of these. Actually, this part I remember fell apart when I demolded it, the original molds, as well as this. This was a piece of foam. It's just that flexible noodle foam. We sliced it. I sliced it. And glued it on. It had something of a rough metal casting effect on it. That's what we were going for. And once you put down here the bondo, or the weld line that I did with slow cure bondo and a syringe, and gave it a heavy coat of primer, it looks like what's supposed to be a casting. Here's the second one. I think some castings I have are cleaner, so to make new patterns, I'm probably going to go with the castings I have. What I'm taking off here is what's left of the flaps. The flaps were just crudely screwed to the bottom of the rocket pack. All that's going to be cleaned up and filled and repaired, and it's going to take some effort, but I'm going to get this thing back to what it was when we did the original molds. Okay, I got to remove this the radiator. It's been glued or epoxied in pretty good. Probably gonna damage it. That's okay. This casting is not real clean. It was never cleaned up. Like the center point here to hang it was never cleared out. So this was probably a reject casting that Disney didn't snag when they came and took everything away from us. Here we go. We'll see how this goes. Awesome. That worked a lot better than I feared. Much better. I may be able to scavenge a few of these fins for my casting if they need it. We'll see. This area right here is the back of the cowl. I don't know what you call it, the center. I think we used to call it the cowling back in the day. I don't know if it had a proper term. You can see it's very similar to the front piece. It had a nice scallop, nice rise in the top of the detail. And that piece is gone. And I believe that was lost when we took it out of the second mold. We did 2 molds, one urethane, one silicone. And it probably got lost, thrown out, the bottom of a box in Disney's archives somewhere, who knows. So I'm going to be taking a casting of the rocket pack I have, that I got back then, from the original mold. And I'm going to lay up this piece, go a little distance when I do the layup, probably out of fiberglass epoxy, that kind of thing, something pretty durable. And I'm going to ferret it in nicely, blend it in, and just try and recreate as best I can. That is the worst of the damage on all this. I mean, we got some splits at seams, missing rivets like I talked about, and some holes to fill. But the worst of it is the back of this area here And it's a lot of work, but it's completely doable.